Rangers, my name is Nash and welcome back to Treasure Legacy Wars. Today we're going to be looking at the 5 nerfed Rangers of the Rangers Shining Bright. And our first opponent looks to be one of the few that also got that same treatment. Which, anyway, has yet to really justify Delphine's one. Tyzonn's one, fair enough, but really? The rare that couldn't even, you know, now can't even combo in the air properly. Only reason it did work there is because they don't have a block. They likely have Sentinel Knight as the assist, so that's probably the reason there. Let's see these breakers. Nope. Okay, I guess the projectiles didn't work. And poke with an aqua combo. There's the block and punch. So that means Sentinel Knight. Nah, but I still, yeah. That attack, pretty easy to block, especially compared to the other ones. And they can go with a sweep. And now let's see about an aqua combo. I can poke again, and there's the one assist. So yeah, they actually did have that. There's the reason to actually have it used. It's pretty useful. But then again, as you can tell, they still took quite a bit of damage, so they are in range of being poked to death. And that being said, this might contain some of the stronger Rangers still because, you know, they were nerfed, but as if they were touched enough. Or touched up enough, because, or rather just, you know, weakened to the point of actually not being broken. Yeah, I'm just gonna block that one and dashing impact, which will literally launch into, well, let me combo again because, you know, still lets me do that. Go ahead and use a few punches, and there, I can just block this one. And then use the dashing impact, teleport attack once again. And since my first slot is apparently using a different attack, I kinda need this one gone. Take a shove, and I can just launch you to the air. And Falcon Dive Kick. Yeah, this technically still exists, and that attack is technically stronger. And now for the next one, we have Daggeron, which mostly has and hasn't been touched at all. So, his Solic Succession, still quite fast. Golden Kick still lets him, you know, recover after using it. Yes, they cost 4 now, but mostly that's the thing. Only mostly. Okay, technically both his super mode and his regular mode have actually been changed. And in this case, it's more of the ones that actually got used more. But then again, he also doesn't get to use his super until at 30% average HP. So there's something. Ginger to the rescue. You keep dashing and... okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. They were still actually able to respond with something. Solic Cessation. And burn. If I back away, they can't really do anything. I'll go with the Mystic Carpet. And you don't get to do anything there. I'll do it again. And now you can freeze with a Flurry of Snow. You didn't press the button, which was a little weird there. Dodge this one, Sunbeam, and you're out. Yeah, Daggeron wasn't really touched much, but then again, it was Tyzonn. I've still yet to actually use him, so then again, or not really use. Okay, I've technically tested out Tyzonn in the patch, but I'm talking more specifically about, you know, actually using him in the challenge. And yeah, Dom still technically has a few combos, and Golzio has horrible recovery. So technically he was nerfed and buffed, though the buff is from the actual patch, while the nerf is from him getting a cape. Yeah, anyway, you really don't know how to actually just have program something correctly? Seriously, can't even keep the transition animation correct. In fact, you give him a cape, you give him a new bone structure, and you break his animations. And now we test him out. And I think we just got... no, that was a Sam. But we still technically test out against the Ninja Tommy, so... that's gonna happen. Drive Detector. You shall not be landing that attack, and I'm going to actually respond with something very specific. So if I back away... nope. I guess... okay, the whole point is to actually try and land it, and... you know... or they use a teleport attack, and I go ahead and just use another strike. Not happening, Trent. Get into the air. Once again, Tommy. And don't you, Sam. Seriously. I mean, this technically does and doesn't work, as you can tell. It's mostly depending on what happens. So, here's an overdrive kick. Drive blaster once again. And yeah, I haven't even been using my first slot enough to the point I need to get my super. They can just block it, and I can block your thing. Drive blaster, fire you away. Go ahead and use your super breaker, because I've still got another strike, which is quite slow. Back away. Same thing will happen, however, I'll still fail. Like I said, it's too many rapid hits. You can go ahead and just use your breaker now? Or what's it gonna be? They instantly use their block. Okay. And you don't instantly punish that either. Okay? Mercurian armor. This time, the armor wins. Second rotation, and yeah, there's one problem. I don't even know if we can even get all 15 matches in because of one problem. That's still been the same usual Europe server issue, with them not letting you actually, or you know, them not fixing the bug. That has a chance for the game to just freeze when finding an opponent, after you find the opponent, and then just, you know, doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay, this person really wants to do this. Spam your blocks, you have multiple in fact. Okay, lose sniper, back away. And you apparently want to get spammed by them, it seems. Back away. And okay, fine. Nothing but those. Didn't get enough energy by the time they hit, so... Aqua combo, and Hydra Slash, you shall not escape. Maybe don't spam things. Aqua Agentus, and fire with bubble shot. Someone is using a character that has yet to be touched. Yeah, and they still do that. Come on, you lost to a character that has been nerfed. Especially a rare. Okay. And not to mention, let's just say he did the same thing as this person is doing right now. So you shall be stunned. Now I'm going to remove this. Fine. They don't get something else, or they don't even let it continue. That's what I should say. They rotate their first slot. We're gonna activate that. And how about dashing impact? Nope. And of course. Fine. Because I'm not even gonna get hit. That's one. And that one decides it's in range. I mean, I didn't get to keep my offense that round, so... it was expected. Anyway, Mystic Carpet. Fire them into the corner. Use the Flare Arnot to freeze. And I guess I can go with the Golden Kicks, just because. And since you interrupted a breaker, you shall now also probably be sliding forward slightly, but nope. Or is it mine? You should not let that continue now. So here's a Ginger to the rescue because this is gonna combo. And now I could probably just hit you with another Mystic Carpet, but I'm in the air. I don't know why, but it looks a little... That thing just looks a little weird. Okay, just get knocked back to your corner. Here's a freeze. You block it. Maybe don't just spam your middle slots. There's a bad idea to it, okay? Mark and go so far! So far, it's just a mirror match, or technically the leaders only, that gave it a loss. For this one now, we have Dom versus Tyzonn. And I'm gonna attack that. We'll interrupt your first slot. So here's a Rhino Blade. And I guess I can strike it down here. You only have armor, but that's literally about it. Get launched into the air. And the fact that you were interrupted is just something. Here's a blade attack. Never mind. There's your armor. I don't really need to bother with it, but the fact that you're using a first slot is something. You're gonna be blocked, and now you shall be launched. Let's see how many times it doesn't rotate. So up you go, and there. At least it's the only. Still getting up to the point. It's not just being weird. And once again, that's another interruption. What the heck, Dom? Let's see what happens whenever this Tyzonn tries to do something. For one, I shall do something different. Even though they start with a block and I totally start with the middle slot. That's the one that got nerfed, but everyone's afraid to use it. Yeah, it's still got speed and it's still got damage. I don't understand why people don't just, you know, realize it's only a cost increase. They didn't even touch its damage. Back away. And Drive Blaster. You shall now no longer have a block at all. And now let's see here. Back away. I can dodge this one. Interrupt you. And Mercurian Armor. The fact that I've interrupted Tyzonn 3 times on that single attack now. Yeah. Let's see whether or not they know what to do against the Mercurian Armor themselves, though. Make sure to block or interrupt. You do not have the right to taunt, you know. You do not have the right to. You're the one losing here. And, okay. Interrupt. Block him. Overdrive kick. Get knocked away. And Drive Blaster. Get fired. I know something? Yeah. This took, you know, 5 searches to find. Because, you know, it crashed 4 times. Or, you know, the other word, failed to connect 4 times. Yeah, they have yet to acknowledge this as an actual problem. It slowed the game down. It took me 5 minutes to even get to the next one. Aqua combo, and just dodge this again. Equation fist, and Hydro Slash. You shall not be leaving that corner. Back away. Ninja Tommy's not gonna hit, and I'm gonna use a Lunar Sniper. It didn't work against the flying carpet though. But my striker will go through that breaker. So how am I supposed to get rid of their other attacks? They can use a strike, they'll get hit by a Hydro Slash, and I can go ahead and use another one right after. Nope, fine. Don't even get to poke, but you'll use a breaker, then the hit sounds are missing. You'll be launching me back into my corner, and that is no longer a combo because it is not that long of an effect. So, back away. Don't use your metal slot. Seriously, I told you not to. And I used it too early. Fine. Could have ended it properly. If this costs the match, then I clearly just didn't use that right. Nothing? Okay. Equation fist. And, okay. That's gonna happen. Guile, stop them. Dash in. Dash away. And poke. Yeah, if I timed it wrong, or more like if I actually lost the match, then yeah, that was just my fault for timing that horribly wrong. And you pressed the block after pressing a block. Yes, no recovery on that then. By that logic. Okay. Teleport attack. You shall be interrupted. And I shall now stun you with... Ah, okay. Don't even dash in. Fine. Back away. Just block the freeze. And here's the Gem Blast just to stun you. A different way to do so. Now what I need to do here is use a meditation after blocking Guile. Let it continue. Teleport attack here. And of course I get a block there. Fine, I'll just use a super and Ninja Strike, which apparently still costs 2. I've not paid attention to that, and apparently it does. So, yeah. And not to mention, I'm not going to lose my super meter, because, you know, you don't. You don't lose it. Oh, no. Okay. Meditation. Right back at you. And, of course, like I thought, all those failed to connect to the opponent because, you know, Benway doesn't want to fix it or acknowledge it in the first place. Guess we only got 12 matches in. There's supposed to be 3 more for Daggeron, Dom, and not Delphine, and Tyzonn. We only got 2 for them, or specifically 2 of the last ones with Tommy and Delphine. Yet, this is what happens. Yeah, this took 35 minutes to record. I only started the usual time, and normally there would be probably 10 minutes left to at least, you know, just in case there were a few issues. But no. Yeah, they're kind of asking what opponent is causing the issue. Yeah, it's your servers. That's the opponent. Your servers. Fix them. Take the servers down for maintenance and do what you're supposed to. Not just update the looks of things. Actually do maintenance on the servers. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to give it a like, comment if it's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you miss anything, and your Discord is in the description. Memberships are a thing, and you can become one and have your name at the end of videos and receive all the recent thumbnails for the Legacy Wars videos. And yeah, thank you to those that have become members. I'll see you on the next Punch video. Goodbye.